Welcome to Mind-Blowing Travel, Italy Edition. Picture this. Ancient amphitheaters where gladiators once fought now host world-class concerts, while artisans in hidden workshops create masterpieces using techniques passed down through generations. Envision walking through corridors where Michelangelo once sketched, tasting wine from vines planted by Roman legions, and discovering villages so enchanting they seem plucked from Renaissance paintings. This is Italy, a nation that transforms every traveler into a storyteller. Today, we're unveiling the most spectacular destinations across this incredible peninsula. From legendary cities that shaped civilization to secret corners where time stands beautifully still. We'll reveal insider gems and show you why Italy doesn't just capture photographs, it captures souls. If you're ready to discover Italy's most breathtaking secrets, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. Because mind-blowing travel is about to take you on the adventure of a lifetime. Prepare to be mesmerized by Italy. Before we begin our journey, here are some extraordinary facts about this remarkable nation. Italy boasts more World Heritage Sites than any other country. An incredible 58 locations recognized by UNESCO as treasures of humanity. The smallest nation on Earth, Vatican City, exists entirely within Rome's boundaries. It's literally a country within a city. How incredible is that? The world's very first banking institution opened its doors in Siena in 1472, making Italy the birthplace of modern finance. The beloved pizza we know today was created in Naples, turning a simple flatbread into a global phenomenon that brings people together worldwide. With over 1,500 pristine lakes and 7,600 kilometers of magnificent coastline, Italy offers more waterfront beauty than most continents combined. Legendary figures like Leonardo da Vinci, Galileo Galilei, and Michelangelo Buonarroti all drew inspiration from Italian soil, making this land the ultimate creative catalyst. Wine enthusiasts, rejoice. Italy produces more than 1.5 billion bottles annually, creating liquid poetry that flows from north to south. Italy's boot-shaped peninsula stretches 1,200 kilometers from the snow-capped Alps to the sun-drenched Mediterranean, creating one of Europe's most diverse geographical masterpieces. The mighty Alps form Italy's northern crown, featuring over 40 peaks exceeding 3,000 meters, including Monte Bianco, Western Europe's highest summit at 4,809 meters, where three nations meet in frozen majesty. Two legendary volcanoes dominate the landscape. Mount Etna on Sicily rises 3,329 meters as Europe's most active volcano, while Mount Vesuvius near Naples stands as history's most famous destroyer and preserver of ancient civilizations. The Po Valley, Italy's agricultural heartland, stretches 650 kilometers as the longest river system, feeding fertile plains that produce everything from rice in the north to the world's finest Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Italy's extraordinary coastline touches 4 different seas: the Adriatic to the east, Ionian to the southeast, Tyrrhenian to the west, and Ligurian to the northwest, each offering unique marine ecosystems and coastal cultures. The Apennine Mountains form Italy's backbone, running 1,500 kilometers down the peninsula like a stone spine, creating dramatic landscapes from Tuscany's rolling hills to Calabria's wild peaks. Italian culture flows like an ancient river, carrying 3,000 years of artistic achievement, culinary mastery, and human creativity that continues shaping global civilization today. Italy speaks in melodies. Not only is it the birthplace of opera, but Italian remains the official language of classical music worldwide. With terms like forte, piano, and crescendo understood by musicians everywhere. The concept of la dolce vita, the sweet life, isn't just a phrase. It's a philosophy that celebrates family gatherings, leisurely meals, and finding joy in everyday moments, making Italians among the world's happiest people. Italian fashion houses like Prada, Versace, Armani, and Dolce & Gabbana don't just create clothing. They craft dreams that define global style, with Milan Fashion Week setting trends that influence wardrobes from Tokyo to New York. Coffee culture reaches its pinnacle in Italy, where espresso is an art form governed by unwritten rules. Never cappuccino after 11 a.m., always standing at the bar, and conversations that turn strangers into friends over a perfect cup. Italian hand gestures form a complete visual language, with over 250 distinct movements, allowing Italians to communicate complex emotions and ideas without speaking a single word. It's poetry in motion. Italy's historical timeline reads like humanity's greatest adventure story. From Roman legions conquering the known world to Renaissance artists revolutionizing human creativity. The Roman Empire, centered in Italy for over 1,000 years, gave the world modern law, engineering marvels like aqueducts and amphitheaters, and a governmental system that still influences democracies today. The Renaissance, literally meaning rebirth, exploded from Italian soil in the 14th century, producing legendary figures like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Dante, who redefined art, science, and literature for all humanity. Ancient Rome's Colosseum witnessed gladiatorial games for over 400 years, hosting exotic animal hunts, mock naval battles, and spectacles for 50,000 spectators in a marvel of engineering that modern stadiums still emulate. The Catholic Church's spiritual headquarters in Vatican City has influenced world history for nearly 2,000 years, with Italian popes shaping not just religious doctrine, but politics, art, and architecture across continents. Venice's maritime empire dominated Mediterranean trade for 1,000 years, creating wealth that funded artistic masterpieces, while establishing trade routes that connected Europe with Asia, bringing spices, silk, and knowledge that enriched civilizations. Venice emerges from the Adriatic like a miracle in marble, where over 100 islands connected by 400 bridges create the world's most romantic urban masterpiece. The serpentine Grand Canal winds through palazzos that have witnessed centuries of maritime glory, while St. Mark's Square, Napoleon called it Europe's drawing room, hosts the breathtaking basilica with its golden Byzantine mosaics that shimmer like captured starlight. Gondoliers navigate narrow waterways that have remained unchanged for 600 years, passing beneath the Bridge of Sighs, where lovers make eternal promises. On nearby Murano, master craftsmen transform molten glass into delicate sculptures using techniques guarded for centuries, while Burano's rainbow houses create a kaleidoscope village where each home tells a colorful story. Florence pulses as the eternal heart of the Renaissance, where artistic genius was born and still breathes through every marble statue and painted ceiling. The magnificent Duomo of Santa Maria del Fiore dominates the skyline with Brunelleschi's revolutionary dome, an engineering marvel that defied possibility and redefined architecture forever. Within the Uffizi Gallery, masterpieces by Botticelli, Leonardo, and Michelangelo line walls like windows into human creative potential, while the medieval Ponte Vecchio spans the Arno River, its jewelry shops continuing a 650-year tradition of craftsmanship. Climb the Palazzo Vecchio's tower as twilight transforms terracotta rooftops into a sea of burnished gold, and understand why Florence ignited the Renaissance that changed our world. Rome stands as humanity's greatest outdoor museum, where emperors and popes left their marks across 2,800 years of continuous civilization. The mighty Colosseum, where 50,000 spectators once roared, now whispers stories of gladiatorial combat and naval battles staged in a flooded arena. Walk the Roman Forum's ancient stones, where Julius Caesar delivered speeches that echo through history. Then marvel at the Pantheon's perfect dome, a 1,900-year-old architectural masterpiece that still inspires modern builders. Vatican City contains artistic treasures beyond imagination. St. Peter's Basilica reaches toward divine inspiration, while the Sistine Chapel showcases Michelangelo's ceiling frescoes that required 4 years of neck-craning dedication. Toss a coin into Trevi Fountain. Legend promises your return to the Eternal City. The Amalfi Coast unfolds along 50 kilometers of the Mediterranean's most dramatic shoreline, where pastel villages cascade down impossible cliffs like scattered gems. Positano tumbles toward the sea in a symphony of coral, peach, and lemon yellow houses, each positioned to catch perfect light. while bougainvillea spills from terraced gardens like purple waterfalls. High above, Ravello perches at 365 meters elevation, offering vistas that inspired Richard Wagner's greatest operas. Villa Cimbrone's Infinity Terrace provides views so spectacular they seem painted by angels. The historic town of Amalfi, once a mighty maritime republic, showcases its Cathedral of St. Andrew. Andrew with stunning Arab Norman architecture, while the serpentine coastal highway carved into sheer cliffs in the 1850s delivers heart-stopping panoramas around every curve. Cinque Terre's 5 ancient fishing villages defy gravity and logic, clinging to impossibly steep cliffs above the Ligurian Sea like colorful barnacles painted by Mediterranean gods. Monterosso al Mare welcomes visitors with the region's only proper beaches and restaurants, serving the freshest seafood caught by local fishermen at dawn. Vernazza's tiny harbor creates the most photographed scene in Italy, where pastel houses ring a natural port that has sheltered boats for over 1,000 years. Cornelia perches highest on the cliffs, accessible via 365 stone steps that reward climbers with panoramic views spanning the entire coastline. Manarola transforms into a constellation of lights after dark, while Rio Maggiore's narrow streets wind between houses painted in colors as vibrant as sunset itself. Lake Como has seduced visitors for millennia with its Y-shaped perfection nestled between alpine peaks, creating a 46-kilometer mirror that reflects both natural grandeur and architectural elegance. Bellagio, the pearl of the lake, sits precisely where 3 branches converge. Its silk shops and waterfront cafes offering front-row seats to one of Earth's most beautiful theaters. Villa del Balbainello crowns a wooded peninsula with terraced gardens that have appeared in Star Wars and James Bond films. Its 500-year-old plane trees framing views that stop conversations mid-sentence. George Clooney's Villa Oleandra in Laglio brought modern celebrity glamour to this timeless destination. While Villa Carlotta in Tremezzo showcases botanical gardens, where 150 varieties of rhododendrons explode in springtime riots of pink, purple, and white. The Dolomites rise like Gothic cathedrals built by geological architects, their pale limestone peaks earning the nickname Pale Mountains, while creating a UNESCO World Heritage landscape of impossible beauty. These ancient coral reefs, thrust skyward 250 million years ago, now tower over alpine meadows where wildflowers carpet valleys in summer and snow creates winter wonderlands perfect for Olympic champions. Cortina d'Ampezzo, host of the 1956 Winter Olympics, remains Italy's most glamorous mountain resort. Surrounded by peaks like Tofana and Cristallo that glow rose pink during sunrise and sunset alpenglow. The iconic Tre Cime di Lavaredo, three distinctive peaks rising over 2,999 meters create the Alps' most photographed mountain scene. Accessible through hiking trails that pass World War I trenches and emerald alpine lakes that mirror jagged summits. Naples explodes with passionate energy, where Mount Vesuvius looms like a sleeping giant, reminding everyone that this city lives on the edge of both danger and incredible beauty. This is pizza's birthplace, where the wood-fired ovens and narrow alleyways produce Neapolitan pies so authentic they've achieved UNESCO protection status. Tasting one here is like experiencing pure culinary joy. The shadow of Vesuvius preserves ancient Pompeii in volcanic ash, creating history's most powerful time capsule. Where Roman bakeries still contain loaves of bread and homes display frescoes as vivid as the day they were painted. Naples National Archaeological Museum houses treasures rescued from both Pompeii and Herculaneum, telling stories of ordinary Romans whose extraordinary fate preserved their daily lives for our wonder. Milan pulses as Italy's fashion and design capital, where the Gothic Duomo's forest of spires took 6 centuries to complete. Each pinnacle and statue representing prayers carved in marble. The adjacent Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II creates Europe's most elegant shopping arcade under a soaring glass dome, where luxury brands occupy the same spaces where 19th century Milanese conducted business. Teatro alla Scala has premiered operas by Verdi and Puccini for over 240 years, while nearby Santa Maria delle Grazie houses Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, a masterpiece that survived wars and floods to inspire millions with its revolutionary perspective and emotional depth. Sicily burns with Mediterranean passion as Europe's most active volcano, Mount Etna, regularly erupts in spectacular displays visible from space, while ancient Greek temples dot the landscape like marble prayers to forgotten gods. Taormina's perfectly preserved Greek theater, carved into volcanic rock in the 3rd century BC, now hosts concerts where modern music mingles with 2,000-year-old acoustics and views of Etna's smoking peak. The Valley of the Temples in Agrigento showcases Greek architecture rivaling anything in Athens, while Palermo's vibrant markets overflow with Arab spices, fresh seafood, and street food reflecting 3,000 years of cultural fusion between Greeks, Arabs, Normans, and Spanish conquistadors. Val d'Orzia stretches across southern Tuscany like a Renaissance painting come to life, where rolling hills crowned with medieval towns create compositions so perfect they earned UNESCO World Heritage status. The famous cypress-lined road to Pienza curves through wheat fields and vineyards like brushstrokes on nature's canvas, while the tiny Cappella della Madonna di Vitalletta sits alone in golden fields like a shrine to pure beauty. Pienza itself, redesigned as the ideal Renaissance city by Pope Pius II, demonstrates 15th century urban planning that perfectly balances architecture with landscape. The thermal springs of Bagno Vignoni create natural hot pools right in the village square, where pilgrims including Saint Catherine of Siena once bathed. While Montalcino's medieval fortress towers above vineyards, producing the legendary Brunello wine. San Gimignano pierces the Tuscan sky with 14 surviving medieval towers from an original 72, creating a stone skyline that hasn't changed since the 13th century, when wealthy merchant families competed to build the tallest symbol of their power. The Torre Grossa, standing 54 meters high, offers breathtaking views across the Val d'Elsa's patchwork of vineyards and olive groves. The triangular Piazza della Cisterna, centered around an ancient well, becomes a stage where history performs nightly as golden lights illuminate honey-colored stone buildings. This perfectly preserved medieval wonderland produces the famous Vernaccia di San Gimignano, Italy's first DOC status white wine, best enjoyed with world-renowned gelato while gazing up at those impossible towers. Civita di Bagnoregio appears to float on clouds, accessible only via a narrow 300-meter pedestrian bridge that connects the modern world to a medieval dream slowly being claimed by erosion. Founded by Etruscans 2,500 years ago, this dying town of just 12 permanent residents welcomes visitors into a living fairy tale, where cobblestone streets wind between ancient stone houses unchanged for centuries. The main square centers around the beautiful Romanesque church of San Donato, while panoramic viewpoints reveal the Tiber Valley spreading below like a patchwork quilt. Especially magical during sunset, when golden light bathes the surrounding badlands in otherworldly beauty. Locorotondo spirals up its hilltop like a perfect white seashell, its limestone houses creating concentric circles around the mother church in one of Italy's most architecturally harmonious villages. The name means round place, and walking its circular streets feels like moving through a living mandala, where every turn reveals new architectural poetry. Traditional commerce houses with distinctive pointed roofs create a unique skyline visible across the Etria Valley, while narrow streets barely wide enough for cars wind between whitewashed walls decorated with cascading flowers. Local restaurants serve the region's famous bombette, grilled meat rolls, while surrounding vineyards produce exceptional Pugliese white wines amid landscapes dotted with fairy tale Trulli houses. Lago di Braies reflects the Dolomites with such perfection, it's impossible to distinguish reality from its mirror image, creating a turquoise gem at 1,496 meters elevation, surrounded by towering peaks that rise like natural cathedrals. The lake's supernatural emerald turquoise color comes from glacial rock particles suspended in the crystal clear water, creating hues that shift from deep sapphire to brilliant jade depending on light and season. An easy hiking trail circles the lake through dense spruce forests, offering countless viewpoints where mountains and reflections create perfect symmetry. Iconic wooden rowboats allow visitors to float between earth and sky, while surrounded by peaks towering over 3,000 meters, creating moments of pure magic with every gentle stroke of the oars. The hills around Barolo and Alba roll like green waves through Piedmont, where Italy's most prestigious wines mature in medieval castles surrounded by vineyards that have produced liquid poetry for over 1,000 years. Barolo, the king of wines, comes from challenging Nebbiolo grapes grown on steep hillsides, creating wines that age for decades and sell for hundreds of euros per bottle. The medieval Castello di Barolo houses the Wemu Wine Museum, while Alba transforms each October into the world's white truffle capital, when hunters with specially trained dogs unearth these precious fungi worth their weight in gold. Rolling vineyards painted gold and crimson during autumn harvest season create landscapes where morning mists rise from valleys filled with the sweet perfume of fermentation. Italy transcends typical travel destinations. It creates transformative experiences, where every ancient stone whispers forgotten stories and every shared meal becomes a celebration of life itself. This extraordinary peninsula doesn't confine art to museums. Creativity flows through cobblestone streets, enhances every flavor, and touches every heart that opens to its magic. Whether you're captivated by Rome's imperial grandeur, Venice's floating romance, or Tuscany's pastoral perfection, Italy will forever change your perspective on beauty. Italy's true secret lies not only in its legendary monuments or hidden villages, but in the Italian approach to living. They've mastered the art of transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary memories. And they generously share this philosophy with every visitor. Come to Italy prepared not just to observe, but to participate. Come ready to savor not just incredible cuisine, but the passion behind every recipe. Come expecting not just stunning sights, but to experience the very soul of a civilization that has inspired humanity for millennia. Because once Italy weaves its spell around your heart, you'll carry Bella Italia's essence with you forever. And believe me, you'll spend years dreaming of your inevitable return. Until we meet again in the world's most enchanting country. This has been mind-blowing travel. Ciao, Bella.